was coming up, the Mafia was already dropped, right?
Yeah, I mean, I was around with the Mafia, but I was never a T-Zone Mafia member. You get what I'm saying? But my lokes, a couple of generations before me, was a part of that. By the time I got off the porch in the quarter building and doing my shit, it was already T-Zone Crips. When I took to this shit, I was taken to it like I took to a nigga trying to be a doctor. You know what I'm saying? Like to where like, I mean, you can name any set a nigga heard of. It's from San Diego because I was serious about this shit. You know what I mean? But you know, it was like I said, it was already off that. It did like what he spoke on. Yeah, motherfucker went to them times you hit them holes to where like, you know, niggas may be banging, but niggas ain't really like serious. You know, they just stand in a little bubble in a circle. So
but in your era, cause you younger than me, in your era, we had been like moving
but
up,
you still had certain niggas that did. You still had certain young. That's what I'm saying. A nigga your age would know, but a young nigga in the halls with me that ain't really trooping around like I'm moving around, so I'm gonna know about certain shit way on the west side and all that. Certain niggas will know. You know, it been a couple like, oh, where y'all at or what's that? You know, shit like that. Oh, I heard of y'all, but you know, that's what come with this struggle. That's what come with this shit.
Yeah, it wasn't no slight diss when I say that they was like where that's at. It was just as far as regardless whether it was Compton Crips, you know what I'm saying, or different LA gangs or whatever. It was like, where y'all this and that, because that's what I'm saying. I'm one of the ones, my nigga Bird, my nigga Clover Wine, Vic, you know what I'm saying, Casper, is different niggas from the set that you run into that they heard of. My homie Wino, my homie Rat, you know what I'm saying, that we done pushed through this Compton car where you got motherfuckers recognizing as the CC Rider shit, you know, so same way as just the zone shit in general, you know what I'm saying? So
back in the day, there was a hood in the early 70s called Black Mafia Dog. They didn't last long. And then, of course, the Main Streets come out, and they mafias too. I'm wondering, where do you think the Mafia was influenced from?
I'll tell you where the Mafia came from. Back then, you know, we was real tight with the Main Street Mafias, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it came to a point to where the homies like, nah, we gonna do our own thing, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna be little nothings or nothing like that. We gonna push
the Mafia off.
I'm real. So homies took that off like, cuz, like, you know, this is we gonna do, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it was rebuttal behind that, but we still here, we stood our ground. And to this day, you know, it's still love with the Main Street Mafias. But, you know, it was just something that motherfuckers went through at that point in time, you know what I mean? But that was more like from fucking with the Main Streets at that point in time.
Yeah.
Now, off 110th, you guys have a few more blocks than you guys have over here on 157th.
Yeah.
If you look on a map, you guys got a little bit more of a territory than over here. Do you guys ever talk about like the way that our hoods are structured geographically? Because you got 157 and then you got the side streets.
Yeah.
But over there you got 109, 110, right?
109th Place, 108th Street. Like, yeah.
Do you?
Yeah. Yeah. But well, you know, I never have no debate about the structure of the area because I look at it as all mine. So all this shit is mine. Yeah. Straight up. From the 10 to the 7, all this shit is mine. So I don't have no debate about none of that.
Yeah, more like we got, it's like different, like how the streets is, how LA is set up different, and how Compton, how the hoods over here set up is more like we got our own little like closed in area, you know what I'm saying? Same way like the other hoods. So on there it's kind of like street, and then you might be in another hood, and then right here another hood. So it's like our hood is sectioned off where it ain't no other hoods like sitting around like right next to us. Where we cross the street, we in this hood, or we go across, you know what I'm saying? So it's two different, but it brings that, you know, it's just a different thing. It's a trip how we both end up on the same main streets. You know what I'm saying? And we not like, we didn't start together, but we end up on the same street. It's kind of like a coincidence, like it was destined to be like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's kind of a trip.
Now, would you say the way it's structured here, like the enemies have a tougher time trying to find people and navigate through, whereas over there on 110, you just go down any street.
Exactly.
And y'all might just be out there, right?
Exactly, yeah. Like majority of my homies that got killed, they majority got killed like in other people's hoods, hanging out, like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's kind of like we got this shit sold up over here, you know what I'm saying? And same with his hood, even though it looked like that, they taking care of their business over there. Because one thing about the streets in LA County, period, if you not take care of your hood, it will get took over.
That poor.
For real.
For real.
You know?
Straight up.
Yeah.
Okay, so talk about this liquor store, Baron Liquor. Has it always been called Baron Liquor?
Nah, in the 60s it was called BB's originally. It was called BB's, and it's been Barron's ever since I moved over here, probably like like the beginning of the 80s, I think, yeah. Beginning of the 80s, we always cool with the owners. They got a new owner now, but yeah, this basically been this store been here for years, separate us in the swamps, but this our store right here. We run this store over here, so it's like a landmark, you know what I'm saying? We hold this down, you know. We ain't got no parks and none of that shit in the hood and none of that, so, you know, this basically like a good spot for the, you know what I'm saying? Like a little good spot that we run, you know.
And over there off 110th, you guys have like a landmark or a park that represents the neighborhood?
We got a building called the Quarter Buildings. I'm a quarter baby, that's that. We got the HQs, which is the headquarters. We got a laundromat that is like, you know, been there forever, that's connected to the quarters. Then we got a burger stand. You know what I'm saying? That was like the landmarks of the hood. And then down there on the 110th, you know, I ain't gonna speak of, but we got some homes that been owned by Twilight members forever, you know what I'm saying, since the 50s, you know what I'm saying, been passed down the generation and all that,
stores, hamburgers,
they got knocked down, that's what I said, the hamburger, the main monument was the ABCs, that's the fire station right now. That was the ABCs, that's one of the monuments in the set. After that, it's really the laundromat, the little corner market, and then the burger stand across the street.
But over time, all of the, whether they're rivals or allies, just from driving through, they learn, they be over there.
Yeah,
they be at that house, you know?
Exactly, yeah, that part right there, yeah, for sure, most definitely.
Yeah. So, being from smaller turfs, geographically, when y'all get to the juvenile hall, or when you was in the feds, or when you was in the state, a lot of people never heard of y'all.
Yeah.
What's the challenge of trying to establish your identity amongst people who are from hoods that everyone knows is the 60s, the egg trade, right?
Yeah. Banging, you know what I'm saying? Like my slow you, everybody can't be from a big set.
Thanks for watching StreetTV.net. If you're not subscribed, please hit that button below and click the bell to receive alerts and notifications. Feel free to comment below so you can give us your feedback, and be sure to watch the 2 related episodes to the right. If you want to support this platform or follow us on social media, visit the links in the description. And thanks for watching StreetTV.net.